really excited to be here because it's always nice to have a presence for women in trucking, to be able to get exposure to potential members, but to talk about our mission and just share our message. We started the 150 Challenge with ES, Expediter Services, and that's to get 150 women to become business owners or expand their fleet. And we're we're over halfway. But the goal is to help women get a truck and be successful in their career. Because I like to say, every big trucking company out there started with a man in a truck. It's about time for a big trucking company to be started by a woman in a truck. There's no reason why women can't be either drivers or owners in this industry. The biggest hurdle we have is for women to know that they can do it. And so by having other women show women in the industry that they're successful at it and that they enjoy it, they're earning a good living, they're the best role models. So to me, that's exciting to be able to see the women. I visited with a woman yesterday and she said, hey, I taught my husband how to drive. And he's my co-driver, but she's the lead on it. And I'm so proud of that because things are changing slowly, not fast enough, but women still make up less than 8% of the driving population as a whole. But with Expediter Services, it's much higher than that. And it's because they're actually focused and targeting women and helping them become successful. So for the past year and a half, Women in Trucking has had our own show on SiriusXM, Road Dog 146. And when I'm traveling, it's kind of hard. I'll either have to pre-record a show in advance, which is kind of difficult because it's a driver call-in show. So when I knew that I was going to be at site, Success in Trucking Expo, on a Saturday morning, which is when my regular show is, I just asked the producer if we could broadcast live from here, and they said sure. So it gives us an opportunity to talk to some of the drivers, some of the women who have gone through the 150 Challenge, talk to some of the vendors, talk to Jason Williams, the president of Expediter Services, and really just talk about why are we here, what are we trying to accomplish, and how can women in trucking be supportive and also be a part of this. I'd like to see us exceed the 150 Challenge and make it even larger. And next week, Paul Williams of Expediter Services and I are actually going to Washington, D.C. to talk to some the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration and also his senator from the Mississippi area to talk to them about what we're doing, because they should help us take the torch and pull it forward by giving us positive exposure by saying, we're starting small businesses. And isn't that what the American dream is? To start your own business, be your own boss, and we're helping women do that. So it'll be very interesting to see what kind of response we get and how receptive they are to say, wow, we want to help you get more exposure for this. So I'd love to see that 150 Challenge blasted. I'd like to see 150,000 women. And I think we're set up that we could possibly do that in the years to come.